What is up, everybody? Welcome back to another live stream of the Real Uncommon podcast. This is our 63rd live stream. Happy Aloha Friday, everyone.
Happy Aloha Friday.
Happy Aloha Friday, Dean. Who do we have in the studio today?
We have our very special guest today. She was the first one that we interviewed on our podcast to set us off. Please welcome again, Tropical Bird.
Woo! Good to be back. Thank you for having me.
Thank you
Tropical.
for honoring us with your presence.
It's so awesome to see you. This is for you.
Love it.
Welcome back to the podcast. How have you been?
Yeah, what's new with you? What's up?
Traveling all over the place. It's kind of been crazy. No, I've been good. I couldn't be better. What about you guys?
Oh, we've been good. Same old. Once in a while we do this internet thing. we go on the internet and we talk to people. But yeah.
I'm a fan. I'm a fan of the show.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
We haven't done a lot of traveling like you probably have. We've traveled to the airport and came back.
I don't know if you know what happened to us on Tuesday, but we attempted to fly to another island to go meet one of the fam. And apparently the runway got closed that day because the construction crew's vehicle broke down. I don't know why they didn't move it off the runway, but it broke down. And then to put matters worse, the material that was on that vehicle got on the runway and then it went off. So then the whole entire thing shut down for the whole day.
Hey, well, at least you weren't involved in any of that. So
that's true.
Yeah.
That's true. It's better to be on land than in the air, and all of a sudden you're back on land abruptly.
Yeah.
So
that's true. Though.
Yeah.
But you say you're traveling now. Where have you been? Are you in like Egypt? Are you traveling the gardens of the UK? Where are you at right now?
I wish I was in Hawaii like you guys, but I'm actually in Colombia.
You're
which
where?
is close enough. Colombia, which is close enough.
Nice.
Yeah.
What? You're coming straight from Colombia? You're actually there right now? That's crazy.
Yeah,
right.
I dig your place in Colombia there.
Yeah.
Yeah, but no, it's beautiful here. It's a tropical climate, here in Colombia. Weather's unexpected. It could be rain one day and the other day it could be like hot. Then it's kind of like, I'm actually in Medellin right now, which has like the best weather out of the whole country. So
nice.
Okay.
So your climate's typical like ours. We're the same way. One day it could be like really hot. The next day it can be really cold. Sometimes it snows here. Yes, everyone, it snows in Hawaii. But then it could just turn on a dime. And I guess that's just tropical weather right there.
I like my name, Tropical.
Yeah, it's like perfect place for a tropical bird. Well, that's cool. Yeah, I'm so excited for you to be here. Yeah, it's just I'm like when we finally got it, like the times worked out. I told Hinano, and he's like, "What?" I'm like, "Yeah, it's just coming on again." And I'm like, "It's so fitting." Like
I'm gonna try to come here.
Well, I'm Portuguese, right? And I think the first time we did this, I was so nervous the first time we got on camera. People are like, look at this pro we're interviewing for the first time. She should be interviewing us. So, but for the audience that's watching on X and YouTube, Tropical Bird was our very first guest on the podcast. She pretty much kicked off this whole thing, and I don't think if you said yes the first time, we would actually be here talking story with everyone now. So yeah, super stoked to have you here. But Tropical, let's get right into some topics right here. I'm not sure how long we have you, but let's just get right into this right here. So first things first, I think you've noticed things have been kind of pumping, right?
Indeed, they have. I think it's the consolidation that's been going on, at least on my part, I've finally seen some good ROI, return on investment. So
I'm glad you're talking about that, because let's talk a little speculation. In your opinion, is the bull market coming? And now, before you even answer that question, there's something I need to make sure that we cover ourselves, just in case of the naysayers. Good.
NFA, no financial advice. Yeah.
That's right.
Bull market coming. I think we're on the cusp. It's not quite here yet, but I think we're gonna be there in 25 next year.
Yeah. You think
Yeah.
like you think it's like, see, for me, I've been kind of like gauging stuff of off of one indicator right here, and that's just me. You know what I
Bitcoin.
mean? Yes, I've been
Mhm.
basing it off of this right here. Um, and it's kind of like, and I know you're in the markets. I know you see all this stuff, and so it's kind of like I feel like we're reading almost the same type of data right here.
Yeah.
Um, and I don't want to talk about Bitcoin specifically, but this has been a leading indicator to me about sentiment in the community or communities in general. You've had like small cap altcoins popping.
Mhm.
The ETF was definitely a good push,
That
right?
helped. Yeah, that really did. It's helping
Okay.
to push that Bitcoin into mainstream. So,
Yeah.
And so my question is, if we speculate the bull market's coming 2024 and 2025, um, what do you think would be the leading cause specifically for VeVe now? Because I know the collectibles market is a little bit different, specifically the digital collectibles market. Not a lot of people are in it yet. They don't know
yeah.
what that is. But I think if you're reading the tea leaves, there's a lot of smart money in here, and
Yeah.
I consider smart money as like rich people, whales. You even have like celebrities in here, right? It's just my understanding. Andre Jick bought a VV Gold logo just the other day. So, what is your speculation on that? What will make the bull market come to 2025? And this is just speculation. What is your opinion on that?
I think it's like a combination of things, like the VR, the Apple headset that just came out. I know that's going to push, some mainstream for VV. That's going to be good for the space. Definitely Bitcoin and seeing all that, acceptance and the growth. That's going to
Mhm.
push, people back in here. And of course, VV has all the licenses that you could think of, DC, Marvel, Disney. So I think like a combination of everything. It's just like a melting pot, I think, and it's gonna just grow, and it's gonna be pretty insane by the time we get to 25. It'll blow your heads.
I'm completely in the same sentiment with you, and here's the reason why. I feel like right now everyone's like in a frenzy, right? Because of Bitcoin,
Mhm.
right?
Yes.
Because of this, people are like, "Oh my goodness," you know what I mean? Either I got to buy Bitcoin or what is
I'm
Bitcoin,
missed out
right?
McLean, yeah.
Yeah, people are going through an educational phase, whether they're looking for the information, they're on YouTube, they're trying to like figure out what's happening for the people that's
Mhm.
never been in crypto. So I feel like we're in this frenzy right now, and people are like buying up all these, whether it's Bitcoin, ETH, or they're buying up altcoins or meme coins or crap coins, whatever. People are in a frenzy right now. And I feel like digital collectibles will be overlooked until that frenzy kind of like fizzles out. It's like, okay, well, this altcoin hit this market cap. I'm talking mainly like people that are trying to flip, because I
Mhm.
really
Mhm.
feel like people who are trying to flip needs to be in here in order for us to have a organic
Yeah.
bull market in the digital collectibles space. But I feel like they're overlooking this stuff. Like they're all looking at mainstream NFTs. Like if you see Pudgy Penguins, oh my goodness.
Yes. Oh my
Oh
gosh.
yeah.
Do you own one,
At
Trop?
I do
50,000.
not, but I saw they flip Bored Apes, so I was
They
like,
flip board apes, and I'm like, for one, I don't even know the project very well, other than I know that they're in Walmart, and my daughter loves those little squishy penguins, right? um
Yeah.
but 50K was the last time it looked like on the floor, so I feel
Mhm.
like people are
Crazy.
buying that stuff up, right?
they
And
are.
they're kind of not looking at this stuff. We know what it is. We're in this space, and I feel like you're right. At the tail end 2024, when they've exhausted all this stuff, they're going to be like, oh, wait a minute,
Look at this.
NFTs, you know what I mean? Yeah, digital collectibles, Veblen goods, right? What do you think about that, D?
No, I totally agree with what you guys said. And another thing for me to touch on that is speaking of the Apple Vision Pro that you mentioned, Tropical. I think because Apple, a lot of people have Apple products, and because of that household name, they, I guess, trust it. And so when the Vision Pro came out, I think that will get a lot more people to trust, like um taking a step forward to like learn more about what the Apple Pro Vision can do. And then once they dive into that, I think that'll get them into also the digital collecting, what AR and VR is all about, and they'll get more comfortable with that. Um, yeah. Sorry, I was like kind of gone on a
Spending
rant here.
It's okay. It's okay. Um, I think, in fact, here's a good question right here. Guri writes this. I feel that stuff on OpenSea allows people to trade without giving KYC data. Very true, and that's for like the people that are familiar with this space. I'm talking about the people that aren't familiar with this space, right? Like, I mean, yes, they're buying. I did allude to the example that people are buying up like Pudgy Penguins and all these other NFTs, right? But like, I think for the people that don't get it yet, right? They're probably going
Mhm.
through a learning curve right now.
Yeah.
I really feel like a bull market is coming because of what we're seeing out in the real world, right? I mean, you
Yeah.
go look at China's market, go look at Japan's market, um, just look at any market right now. So, and governments are going to print. I feel this year. I feel like they're going to print. It's an election year,
Election.
and stuff like that. But I think for this type of market, I really feel like it'll be an afterthought until people are being like, "Oh, okay, I get what's going on here in VeVe,
Mhm.
or Cryptoys, or Candy Digital, or any of those things." So,
Hmm.
having said that, do you think digital comics and collectibles will become mainstream uh, sooner or later? And why do you think that?
Well, the world is going digital, right? Whether it's remote work, whether it's like crypto, whatever, whatever way you want to see it. We're in a digital age. So my response to that is yes, just a matter of time. It's not going
Just
to
a matter
happen
of
in a
time.
year, not even maybe I don't know, maybe within 2 years, maybe, but it will happen.
What about you,
Yeah,
D?
I agree with that as well because we've talked about it before. Like when the internet first came out, when emails first came out, people were like totally against it or weren't sure on what to believe or what to trust. So I think the more that they see, especially recently, like today and yesterday, like my feeds were just all I saw was BB digital collectibles, and I was like, what is going on here? So like, I mean, on X is a pretty big platform used worldwide. And so if someone is just like, scrolling through and something related to VeVe or digital collectibles, they may pop up and see this whole thing that the VeVe fam is posting on about, and they're going to be like, what is this about? And then they'll get into the whole digital collecting space maybe. But yeah, it just takes some time for people to learn about it and I guess trust that not everything is a scam that's digital. Because I mean, a lot of people put their credit card and save it to their Apple phone, right? And you just go to the store without your wallet, you scan your that whatever wallet barcode, and it pays your bills. So I mean, I'm sure like half or a third of the world is doing it already. So it's just a matter of time before more people get more into the digital collecting space or digital whatever space, um, and start using it. What about you, Hinano?
I think I think Apple will help usher in new users for adopting this kind of stuff because right now,
Mm,
if you go and talk to a regular collector, like a good example is our LCS owner on the east side of this island. He's old school. He
mm,
doesn't believe in digital collectibles, not because he doesn't like them, but because it's not a part of his realm, his world. I don't
mhm,
think he understands it yet, and so I think having a big conglomerate like Apple, who ushered us into the smartphone era, will help consumers get ushered into this digital era. Because you're right, Tropical, we are moving to digital. I mean, you're in Colombia right now talking with us, probably working from over there, enjoy having a time of your life, right? And we can
Couldn't
do
be
that.
happier.
That's good. That's we're gonna get to that. But the internet has helped us do all this stuff way better. Digital helps with storage. So I think it's just getting over that threshold of that learning curve and then maybe marketing NFT as a different term. Like already,
mhm,
VeVe's called it digital collectibles. There's going to be gaming. I think gaming is really going to move the needle with this. But right now, we're not talking about gaming. We're really just talking about the collectibles part of it. Because like let's just assume there's no utility with this stuff. Let's just assume there's no gaming. That just leaves the value of the actual piece as an actual collectible, right? And that's how the collectible realm is. And that was kind of like the question is, will digital comics and collectibles become mainstream versus like gaming? Because I think gaming will really put us on the map. But for this kind of stuff, I really feel like there's a market for this. And I think people are overshadowing it in terms of the education of it all. So someone just needs to be educated that, okay, this Spider-Man really is a licensed digital collectible from Marvel. And the first time it appeared on a blockchain, because that is what's being educated to everyone when they come in here about first appearance. Um, that holds value to somebody.
Yeah.
Like a good example is I've got collectibles up here that I haven't opened. I don't plan on opening them. I bought like maybe $500 worth just for one item or a slabbed comic. I don't plan on opening it. Some of it I don't even display because I don't want the sun touching it, right? And I want it badly. I paid the money for it. I feel there are people out there that will do the same for this. What do you guys think about that?
No, I agree. I totally agree with you on that, 100%.
We're already seeing
Tropical?
we're already seeing it on the app. If you think about it, all the whales that we have on the app, they're just consolidating and putting it away for.
I'm glad you.
Rainy day.
The value of the dollar is also going down. So where are you going to house your hard-earned money, right? So why not here? It's going to grow.
100% tropical. Oh my goodness. You're absolutely right about that dollar. I put you up there because I don't want to get you blocked, but right here's the leaderboards right now in Stacker. So right here, you're talking about the whales, right?
Yeah.
These are the top 50% of whales. Are you in here?
Oh, not even close.
I see Dr. Profit right here, and then you got Mr. Rolex, and you got Michael Campa. So yeah, you're right. Whales are consolidating. People like Sanjay, they kind of see this, and I see it as well. I look at these as digital Veblen goods. You know what I mean? Like you look at like say like a Coach bag or something like that, or like a painting, right? Those are all Veblen goods. And rich people, because I've dealt with rich people in the past with my profession, they like to store their money someplace safe. Like a good example is like if a rich person was like told he's got to pay like, I don't know, say $200 million, he ain't going to pull that out of his wallet. He's going to have to sell assets, or he or she's going to have to sell assets to get that money out, because they're storing their money in some type of value, whether it be real estate, stocks, bonds, and this is just another form of an asset. What do you guys think about that?
No, I agree as well.
What do you guys think down below? Cool. Chat, you tell us. I've been like ignoring them the whole time. Sorry about that. Okay. We'll get to you guys in just a bit because we got Tropical only for a little bit, and so we want to make sure we get through all this. But okay, so we've talked about digital collectibles. Why would they go mainstream or not? So the next question is, if they go mainstream, there's got to be a form of value with this stuff, right? And so if by some chance this stuff does no utility and it's not a part of gaming and it's just a digital collectible, I feel like first appearance matters, right? You think first appearance matters?
All the way, yeah. I mean, Walt, Burner statue, Todd, Spider-Man, yeah.
So why does first appearance matter to you? I have my own reason for that, but I want to ask both of you, and we'll start with you, Tropical. Like, does first appearance matter? Because some people think utility, and that's not a wrong answer too. Utility will move the needle, and utility will bring value to our NFTs because these NFTs can be rigged that way. You can add stuff to it, but let's just pretend that we don't have utility. Let's pretend that there's no value other than the fact that this is a digital Veblen good. The only thing to me that makes this thing valuable is a first appearance. Unless I'm wrong. What do you think about that?
No, I think you're right. I mean, that's why I purchased the Spider-Man Secret Rare, because that's the first Spider-Man on the app, in the blockchain. So to me, that means a lot. So that's why I made that purchase. I wanted to have the first Marvel, first Spider-Man. It's pretty, scarce when you think about it. 1,000 only exist and compared to the whole fandom of Spider-Man. So yes, I believe that that is the reason why they're important. It's the first of its kind.
What about you, D?
No, I agree. At first when we started collecting on VeVe, I didn't really think like much about it, but now that there's so many things out there that you can collect, in the end, first appearance does matter because, well, it's the original, it's the first of its kind, first to come on whatever blockchain. And so I think in the end, yeah, it does matter because a lot of people hold that as real value, as the first, like the firstborn first thing.
When you think about like baseball cards, right? Like the first Babe Ruth card, think about how much it sells for. That's
How
what
much does it sell for? I don't know.
Probably a lot. I mean,
Yeah,
Babe Ruth.
I would think.
Yeah.
Yeah, and like so I used to collect comics in the 90s. I stopped. VeVe reinvigorated that passion of collecting. And I remember the passion of collecting even in the 90s. I remember they had a run of like I think it was Punisher, and it like sold out. And I was like the silly kid where I traded all of my Legos just for one comic book. And like I probably lost out because that comic book's not worth a lot of money now. But the point is, at the time I wanted it, and even now till this day, it's still the same. It's like there's certain things on the VeVe app or certain things like in real life I want. I'm a big kid, big adult, and I don't need it, but I want it, and I'll shell the money for it, right? But to answer the question about does first appearance of the blockchain matter and why it does to me, and here's the reason why. I'm going to go to the actual source material, comic books, right? We all love superheroes. MCU, we love Avengers movies, right? They all came out. We're in love with that stuff. Batman, none of that would have been possible if it wasn't for the source material, which was the comic books, which was the first appearance of these characters in real life. And so that's why I gravitate to the comics so much. In VeVe or in Candy Digital, Cryptoys is also dropping some comic books. But the point is, for me, I feel like the comic books are safe because of the source material itself. Now, I know some people are going to be like, oh, it's a facsimile, or, oh, these aren't real NFTs. That's your opinion. That's not what this is about. The point I'm trying to make is Marvel has certified that these are their comics on VeVe. They've collaborated with VeVe, what, 2 or 3 years already in a row. And we know already, this, Tropical, deals like that are made way in advance before we're seeing it. These are years in advance of deals with Marvel, right? So that's kind of a big hint to me. You know what I mean? But that's the reason why first appearance matters to me, is the source material of the comic books that holds value to people, right? And so if we are creating a new type of digital collecting experience and sector, then first appearance applies to this as well, or at least to me, and I'm assuming everyone here on this panel. And that's why first appearance matters. If we didn't have utility, if we didn't have anything else to go on for this, and there was some form of value, because why would you hold a digital asset if there wasn't a value tied to it? I think first appearance does matter. What does the chat think down below? Let's see right here. Let's see. Kenobi, comics over anything. That's where the FA is. That's where the origins are, etc. No collectibles without comics. Toys are cool, yes, but comics are everything. 100%, Kenobi.
Absolutely.
100%.
Let's see what someone else says up here. Let's see. Double quote. Human nature. One of the first things children learn to assert themselves is the word mine. Maybe it's for something up above. Like I said, there's this chat's going off like crazy, but anyways, yeah, this is a topic I've been wanting to talk about. I've been actually wanting to go live about this because there are actually prominent first appearances that are not just on VeVe, but on other platforms as well. Like a good example is we got first appearance of Leia on Cryptoys. There's first appearance of Stormtroopers on Pinnacle. Now I know some people probably don't want a collectible or a pin to be the first appearance of a character, so it will be disputed. Right. But nevertheless, they are the first that drop. So it all depends on the adoption. If the Flow blockchain or whatever blockchain that's housing these collectibles, these assets will actually be popular. You know, I mean, in the end, maybe VeVe's the king, and they drop a stormtrooper, and that's it, because that's where the current community masses are. As of yesterday, right? Everyone went VeVe Digital Collectibles, and oh my goodness, that thing spread like wildfire. So shout out to the VeVe fam, because they go hard when it comes to supporting, and they supported like crazy yesterday. So, but this
Who
is a
even
topic
started
I
that?
wanted to talk. I don't
Johnny
know.
Dunn.
Was it Johnny Dunn?
Yeah.
Oh, shout out to Johnny Dunn. That was a good one. It was like a little chain spread right there. But
Yeah.
yeah, no, I wanted to talk about first appearance, because I really feel like this matters so much. By the way, Kid Arcade in the house. What's up, Kid Arcade? Let's go.
Oh.
Hey guys, if you didn't know, Kid Arcade did a free he did a free NFT drop the other day for everybody. Anybody could have minted, I believe, 3 or 4 NFTs. It minted out. So D and I had a couple extra we're going to give away to the chat later on. And Tropical, you're also going to get one as well.
Oh, thank you.
Of course. So stick around, you guys. We're going to have more of that later on. Oh, by the way, the chiropractor's in the house. What is up, Rob Rostow?
What's up?
Let's go. This is the guy that got me into NFTs. If it wasn't for this guy, you guys wouldn't see me up here or D. So,
yep. Shout out to you, Doc.
Dr. Strange in the house. Okay, so I got a couple more topics, and then we want to invite the public up to talk with Tropical at the very tail end. So we're going to keep going, and let's go with the next one. Okay, so we talked about, does first appearance matter on the blockchain, and it looks like it matters to all of us. Let us know down below if it matters to you, or if this is something that you want to come up and talk about. But here's my next question for you. What's your strategy? I've been seeing you, Tropical. I've been seeing you on the floor now. You know, I think you've been like me, where we've been silently buying, because I've only recently started showing my buys.
Yeah.
But in reality, I have been quietly stacking.
Check that out, Hinano.
No, yeah, that's I like to show, because like I think I made a purchase at one time. I think I purchased the FF1. Remember the secret rare?
Oh gosh, yes, that is
awesome.
Made
a comment that I inspired somebody to purchase it too, just because I posted that. So I don't know, it feels good.
And the price was right, wasn't it?
Yeah, the price was right for it, for sure. Yeah, it's insane. All these comics on VeVe and Candy that my strategy is just to consolidate. If I see a good deal, I just jump on it. And so far, like I'm seeing, like I told you in the beginning, I'm seeing the return on my investments finally show up.
Yes,
it's looking very much more attractive day by day.
Well, you always have been the queen of SRs, and I think from the last time we talked to you, you were at like close to 100. So you're probably way past that now.
111 now.
111.
So she picked up 2 more, because she was. This post here said, I think, 109.
Oh my gosh.
And she's like, and she's completed.
Like I go for the drop and I get the SR, so it's like just keeps on adding to the stack.
Oh, okay, you're gonna have to sign into my account and do it for me then.
Well, I remember we were always like giving you like, hey, how's about you just log into my account, because you were also good at getting drops. Remember when the drops were fun, right? When we could like smash the button. I'm like, oh, she's like next to the servers or something like that.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah. She actually works for like SpaceX. That's what it is.
Something like that.
Okay, so your strategy is basically you're consolidating your comic books. Are you just doing like secret rares still? Have you been buying any collectibles? What have you recently bought?
Yeah, no, like I said, the FF1 has been a crazy buy that I've been wanting for a very long time. I think you know that.
Oh, yes.
The Incredible Hulk SR has been another purchase that's been amazing, and I'm proud to hold. So I'm just going to hold. Like my strategy is to hold on to all these. I don't plan to sell, so I'm just going to see where this goes.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's amazing.
I think you're pretty good at like having a time horizon, right? I mean, I kind of look at these not as necessarily like stocks as in the asset, but as in the way I treat it. Right? You know what I mean? Yeah, exactly. It's an investment, but also, and people are like, oh, well, you're a collector. This is not like an investment app. I'm like, collectors buy stuff because not only do they love it, because they see a form of value. Yeah. That's an investment. So I think it's just the way. Yes. We're collectors. Collectors are investors. Exactly. So I think it's just the way that it's worded. But whether it says collectors at heart or investors at heart, it's one and the same, in my opinion. Um, I don't know. What is your strategy, D? What are you doing?
So I used to get like the cheapest, whatever was on the floor in the market, whether it was like 5 or 6 digits. But now I try to go for whatever is like 4 digit or a 3 digit mint. Um, I try to always go to for like the at least one of the comics that come out in the store, and then whatever I land, which is usually a common or uncommon, then I go in the market and pick up another low mint rarity. I'm beginning to really like the rares. I mean, I've always liked the ultra rares as well, but sometimes they are a little bit higher than what I want to pay for. But the rares are also something that I'm getting into. Um, I don't necessarily go for the collectibles unless it's like stamps. I like the stamps. Like all the other bigger collectibles, I don't usually go for. It's mainly comic books. Um, but I had a question for you, Tropical Bird. Have you ever sold an SR or a full set to get another SR?
I've done that. Yeah. If it's an SR that I'm not really a fan of, and I say I win it off the drop, I might sell it to go after something else. So that's totally on the table.
That's so cool. And then I was looking when you were posting your accomplishment of the Miles Morales set number 208.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh my gosh, I mean, like, that is amazing. I know you really love Miles Morales. But the 208, was that a number that, like, the first one that you went for was number 208, so you decided to complete the set, or?
Yeah, so the first purchase I made was the SR 208, so I
Okay.
naturally had to try to find
The other two.
rare and the rare, which I ended up doing, and it was I paid double for what they were on the floor, but understandably so. I mean, I was looking after them, so.
Yeah, and I was taking a look at the prices because all the three rarities first dropped for 50 gems, and now they're like, okay, so the rare is at 400 at the floor.
Okay.
The ultra rare is 675, and the SR is 11,199. It's like, oh my gosh, that is like, like.
I think I don't know how much tripled my investment on that one because I only paid for like $4K for that one at the beginning.
Oh, that's amazing. That is so amazing.
Thank you.
Yeah, I was just talking to about her Miles Morales 208 collection that she has.
I remember getting hate for buying that one in the beginning.
I remember this, Tropical. In fact, I remember we DM'd on the side after, and you were like, "Look at all these comments I'm getting." I'm like, it doesn't matter about them comments, right? What matters is you're one of the few that actually have it. It's one of the first. And I've said this before on a live stream, and I'm going to say it again. It's all about what the youth will want in the coming years for all this stuff. And my daughter, if you ask her who's her favorite Spider-Man or who's Spider-Man, actually just ask her who's Spider-Man. She doesn't say Peter Parker. She says Miles Morales.
Yeah.
That character, along I feel with Spider-Boy, will become big in the coming years. So, but it's very exciting. But back to your purchase about that FF1. So I had the gems to buy FF1, but I was being a cheap ass trying to wait. I'm serious, Tropical. I had it, and the problem after that is it never came down to my price point.
Yeah.
And then I started buying other things. And then when it came down my price point, Tropical bought it. No, I'm kidding. But like people bought it, right? But like
somebody bought it.
Yeah, and for me, that is the one grail that I wanted on the app, and I feel like I've missed the boat. So I'll just have to wait for retracement if it ever comes. But I wanted to share what I've been buying recently.
Yeah, let's
and
see
so I literally just bought these 4 today. So I bought this lenticular Donald Duck. There's also a gate that I bought.
The lenticular cards.
Yeah, well, it's my understanding that this is the first appearance of Donald Duck on a blockchain, minus the VeVe tag. Because like for me, the tag is VeVe's tag, right, as its first appearance on the app. But like if you really go and look at it, is there another Donald Duck that dropped before this lenticular card?
No, there is not.
So even though the Golden Moment's his first appearance, right?
Oh yeah, it
This
does technically, but
this
that was
came first.
yeah, I remember.
So for 18 gems, I said, why not? So I
Why
bought
not?
this for 18 gems. I don't have a Darth Vader anymore. I know, sacrilege. I sold it a while back for profit, and I never got it back. So I picked this guy up too for 35 gems,
Not bad.
and then Winnie the Pooh I got for 35 gems, and then I saw this guy. I didn't have one, so I think
Oh,
I paid 20, 28, 23, something like that though.
that's
But
really good actually for that one.
yeah, yeah. But so my strategy before I started announcing my buys was I've been actually buying ultra rares. I've been doing the Osmond collects theory because I figured the ultra rares have been overlooked and they're low hanging fruit. So I've
Yeah.
been buying all the low hanging fruit, trying to like get more instead of spending my money on one item. So like
Mhm.
say like first appearance of what is that? Any of these pivotal characters just came out. Every ultra rare I own, not necessarily the rares, even though I've been noticing the rares have been going up, and I always make sure I get a common and an uncommon in the marketplace. I probably only have maybe 40 secret rares from the last time that you and I talked. I think I have more than that. But that's been my strategy is I've been buying up all these ultra rares that people have been disrespecting. Like when
Completely.
when X-Men 1 first came out, disrespected. GSX1 came out, disrespected. I scooped it all up. So I've
Good.
been doing that. I've been buying tier A or tier S common and uncommon comics because they're
That's
low hanging fruit.
yep.
Like say a good example is Avengers, right? Like if you go and look at like say X-Men 1, Hulk 1, Journey into Mystery, they're all like in $30, $35, but why is the Avengers common below 20 gems?
Yeah, I
You
saw
know,
that.
it's a pivotal comic. It's huge in the world. It's got big value. Um,
First appearance of the Avengers, yeah.
First appearance of the Avengers. You're not going to be able. Most of us won't be able to own the physical, right? So then the next thing over, besides a facsimile, would be the digital version, and there's not that much. I think there's only 10,000 of the entire run of that comic. So that's been my strategy. That's what I've been buying. And I've been sticking to the comic books mainly
Mm.
because, I mean, if anything happens to like these collectibles or you can't do nothing with the collectibles, these comic books are still comic books, right?
Can't go
So
wrong with that.
can't go wrong with that. And then these are my recent comic buys that I just bought this week as well. So that's kind of been my strategy right here. See, Kryptoni, Miles Ultra Rare will melt faces.
In a good way, right?
Follow Kryptoni, you guys. This guy's been buying stuff, and you guys better watch what this guy's doing. He's
Yeah.
making a lot of sense. So, but that's been my strategy, you guys.
Like
That's kind of what I've been doing.
Yeah.
Take that off right there. Okay,
I
so
like your collection.
yeah, well, I didn't want to show inside. I don't really like to show people how much I have in my collection, so I don't ever like jump inside because it'll show in the top right.
Yeah.
So, yeah, if people want to pocket watch me, you can go on Stacker and find out yourself. Okay, so last question for you because I know we've been bombarding you with questions here, but I want to make sure I get through these talking points and then we'll get to our talk story session. Last one. Why are you still here?
Same answer as the last time. I think the community is really strong, and I'm proud to be a part of it. It's getting stronger. I feel like since the last time we spoke. I believe in the products, right? These are everybody knows who Spider-Man is, who Batman is. Like you can't go wrong with these NFTs if you think about it. And I see potential. I think that's why I'm here. What about you guys?
When marketplace. What does that mean, Wes?
VeVe already has the marketplace, Wes.
Stop it.
Shout out to Wes. He's the homie.
I love Wes. I really do because we need people like Wes always stirring the pot and asking these questions. Wes is asking the questions for me. So, anyway, so why are you still here, D?
I'm still here because, in the end, I believe it's the community, the people that we started off with, in the very beginning when we first got into the project, and more friends that we've made along the way across the pond, from all over the world. And also, I mean, yes, still collecting as well, but mainly for the people that are here and the community that we've built and we are a part of. Yeah, that's the main reason for me.
100%. And I think I'm in the same sentiment with you guys. And I've said it before. I don't think we would have even been up here if it wasn't for the community in general. And I'm talking about the VeVe fam, you guys right there. This podcast wouldn't have started if we didn't go to Decon, hang out with you guys. If Tropical didn't say yes on episode 1, and that was a lot of fun when we did that one. I don't think we would be here. And so, yeah, mainly I'm here because we like interacting with the community. Yes, there is an ROI potential with this. Yes, collecting is fun. So there's also those aspects as well. Besides the community, besides camaraderie, besides all this sociability stuff. And also there's opportunity as well to meet people, movers and shakers in this space. I think within the entire year, from when it started with you, Tropical, we've talked to so many people, from artists to CEOs to outstanding community members. We talked to rappers and just everyday folk. So many people, and it's been very enlightening. It's been very eye-opening, and it's also been a lot of fun. So that's why we're still here. That's why we're still making content for everyone, and that's why we're going to continue to do what we're doing. I think that's all I got to say about that. Any other things that you want to touch on this before we move on?
No, I mean, just look at, the whole VeVe collectibles that started yesterday. Everybody posting that got us VeVe trending top, like the top 20 most popular.
Yes. I believe it was like almost 10,000 interactions.
Yeah, that just shows you the power of the community.
Major. And that happened, like, I saw a little bit of it yesterday morning, and morning for us is like your guys' afternoon already, right? So, but that thing, like, just, it snowballed so quickly to where I'm like, oh my goodness. I put up a post of, what was it? Scott Summers heating up my acai bowl, right, with his lasers. And I went and looked a half an hour later. I'm like, oh my goodness, this thing is like 100-something likes. What happened? You know what I mean? It's a span of 15, 20 minutes. So, yeah, shout out to the power of the VeVe community and their passion for this stuff. Yeah. And that's what the whole conversation was about, really. I just wanted to talk about specifically VeVe. I wanted to talk about what you're doing, and we just kind of want to interact with you. And so now that we've kind of talked about all the talking points right here, why don't we just talk story right here?
Business is done.
Business is done. We went through it. I'm going to drop a link down in the chat. If anyone wants to come up and talk story. What's up, Sleepin'? Good to see you.
Hey, Sleepin'.
Hey, Sleepin'. Shout out to Sleepin'.
Shout out to Sleepin', one of the OGs. If anyone wants to come and talk to Tropical, we have her for like another 15 minutes or so. Come up right now, and then we'll just keep chatting. So, Tropical, are you playing the MCP game? I'm pretty sure you got a good stack. And if you're playing the MCP game, what are you doing?
Blade is coming up. I'm saving my MCP points for that.
Okay, so you're not one of the ones.
For Blade.
Oh, okay. Okay. What do you think about his teeth?
I haven't really seen his teeth, but I don't know. I like the statue. It looks great.
Yeah.
And everything.
I love the character. I know it doesn't look like Wesley Snipes, but it kind of looks like Wesley Snipes with like a lot of teeth. But I want to know if it's interactive. I want to know what it does. Did a Medium article come on? I just didn't look at it yet. I've been kind of out. What's the price point? But I'm excited for the comic book. I really want the comic book.
Me too.
So you're going to be using... I know. That's crazy. $20. But I really want it. I Wesley Snips. I really want the comic book at 20, and I think for 20 gems, I'll probably pull the lever at least once.
Yeah.
Just because I wouldn't mind getting that secret rare. Because if you land the secret rare over, somebody is here who is here to talk story. The president of the VeVe Collective himself.
I know who it is.
Like, well, I couldn't come up here without saying hi.
What's up, Alex?
What's up,
How are we all doing? So I
Very
thought,
good, man.
thought I'd come in and say hi before I head off to bed because it's coming up on midnight here. But yeah, how's it going, Tropical? So it's the first time I've actually had a chance to actually speak to you.
Can be better. How are you? How's it going?
Good.
Is this the first time you guys spoke?
No.
No,
Well-
there's one. Well, like a
We
year
did,
or
like,
two
the whole
ago.
little-
Okay.
Well, I
Yeah.
think it was like very, very briefly though.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was brief. But now we're back. The team is back.
That's it.
Yeah.
So the gang's back together. It's good.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we were talking about our strategies with MCP. Tropical is saying that she's going to use some of her points to get Blade. No, Blade is in. You're going to go for the collectible with your points, or you're actually going to go for the comic, or both?
Both. I'm thinking both.
Okay.
Ooh,
But I'm not gonna go
nice.
crazy. Like I'm not gonna give all my MCP away unless it's like a Wolverine FA. But we'll see where that goes.
Well, how much MCP do you have, if you don't want me sharing?
Less than a million.
She's got a lot then.
So she's got
I guess, like,
999.
Yeah.
A lot.
Plenty.
I'm not that big of a whale.
That's
Well, I
cool.
have 500,000 points, and I accrue about, I think, 1,300 a day. So I'm just holding. I've never spent any. I don't want to spend any on any of this stuff. Like for me, if they drop something like Wolverine or Grogu or the Falcon, yeah, I think I'm gonna have to drop my points. Now, what I really want is the original USS Enterprise, but none of y'all gonna spend your points on that, and I'm sure I'll be able to get it. So
Get it.
All yours.
yeah, it's all mine. Yeah. So how you been though, Oz? What's new with you?
What's new with me? Not much really. Just sort of working hard. So just trying to get as much cash together as I possibly can, so I can try and get my ass to America.
Oh, that's right. That's right. You're coming to Decon.
That's
Props,
the
are you
plan.
coming to Decon too?
Not this year.
Okay.
What about you guys?
That's the
That
plan.
That's definitely the plan. Now it's my understanding VeVe wasn't announced yet, or they haven't said they're going. But I mean, why wouldn't they go, right?
Why wouldn't they?
Yeah.
It only kind of makes sense.
I think people will still go anyway, regardless.
Oh my goodness, I have 2.2 million points.
Wow.
Yeah.
My goodness,
Wes
Wes.
is a whale.
What's
Whale
the
Wes.
all right?
My goodness. Wes is a fleet of whales. That's crazy, Wes. All right, Wes can definitely go for a couple of these then, and not really care or anything like that. But so Tropical, you're in tropical places. You're in Colombia. How's the food? How's the weather? Tell us something cool about that. What's the best adventure you had so far down there?
So let's start with the food. The food here is not like Mexican food. That's what you guys are thinking. No, they don't like spicy here, right? So it's like plantains, a lot of that, a lot of
Ooh,
a lot
I
of
like
meats.
plantains.
Meats is popular here. Like pork meat is really big here. They call it chicharrón, which is like pork skin, but it's actually really like juicy here. It's amazing over here. The best adventure I've been here has been to Guatepe, which is in the town is called Guatepe, but the actual place that I went to is called Piedra del Peñol, which is a huge rock. It's one of the biggest monoliths in the world, like third biggest, next to the one in Brazil. And then there's another one in Europe. So I got to climb all the way up to that huge rock. I think I climbed like over 750 stairs just to get there.
Oh, wow.
But then when you look down, it's worth it because you see all these little islands and like a lake there that used to be a village, but it got flooded a long time ago. So now it's like water and tiny islands everywhere. It's amazing.
Yeah, cool.
Wow, that's cool.
Wow, that's a trip.
I'd
Yeah.
love to see that.
So if you guys come, I will give you a tour of Guatepe.
So is that like going to be a permanent residence? It sounds like. Are you think about planting roots down there?
That was my next question.
It's attractive to be here price-wise because if you compare, to the U.S. prices, like say groceries or going out to eat, it's better here, right? Because of the conversion rate to their currency, to what's the Colombian peso. So I'm thinking about staying here for about a year. Okay. And from then I'm just going to start traveling. Maybe my next trip is going to be Argentina. And the reason why I want to stay here is because Colombia is huge. There's a lot for me to see here and places to go here. It's a big country. 55 million people here, and lots of places to go. Like they have everything. Like they have the beach. They have the like I said, Guatapé. They have its own ecosystem. I don't know how to explain it.
That's cool.
How's the people? Like, how's the
Friendly.
vibe? Yeah,
It's,
super friendly.
Everybody's laid back in Medellin. So where I'm in, it's Medellin, and people are just like very laid back, very friendly. Bogota, which is the capital, I'm planning to go there next month. It's more colder there, so people, like in New York and all that, they're more like a little more rough, a little more colder there. Not like the atmosphere here, but I still want to go there because they have like all these, the gold museum. They have all sorts of museums to see, like emeralds and things like that. So many things.
Cool.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah, Medellin is great, Wes. I love it here.
You've been down there too,
my
Wes?
list.
Been here for
Yeah.
4 months already, and I love it.
So, go ahead.
Sorry, I was about to say. So to be there, do you need like a visa or anything like that?
Yeah,
or?
so I applied for a visa, a digital nomad visa,
Oh, okay.
and it got approved. So now I have to go to make an appointment to a government entity to get like the official visa because I only have it electronically.
Right. Okay.
So,
Digital nomad. I like that.
I've never actually heard of that. That's very cool.
Yeah, that is very cool.
Name.
Yeah, it's like a good call sign, right? Digital nomad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
reminds me of Crisis. If you ever played that game.
I have not. By the way, everyone,
good.
enter for the giveaway right now. We're going to be giving away, for people in the U.S., we're going to be giving away a comic and also a donated card from Slider NFTs. A Peach Momoko we're going to give away.
Nice.
Hold on, let me make it bigger right there.
I like it.
And this is only for US, eh? Boo.
Yeah, unfortunately it is.
It's all good, mate. It's all good.
But for our overseas, we are going to give away an NFT instead if you guys win.
Oh, look at that. It's Keaton. How
It's
cool
Keaton.
is that? It's Keaton's the one and only Batman. Love it.
Yeah, there you go.
So that's US only.
That's for US only. And then for our international folk, we are going to give away 2 Light Parade NFTs. These are the NFTs that Arcade made a few days ago, gave away for free. And we were able to mint a few. So
nice.
Tropical, you're going to get one along with someone in the chat.
Yeah.
Cool. So,
Thank you.
and we'll run this a little bit later because I know you don't have too much time left. Tropical's joining us from work today, so we really appreciate her giving us her time. And that's what I'm saying. Like, if anyone wants to come and talk with her right now, we only have her for a few more minutes, and then she's got to run. But Tropical, it's been so good to have you back on. Like I said, we've been wanting to talk story with you, just even off camera. You know what I mean? But we all have lives, and we're all busy. But it's just good to see you, and it's good to have the very first guest that kicked this whole thing off back to join us. So
It's been a pleasure to be here, and I'm gonna try to come on more often so you get used to my face.
Oh yes, you're welcome anytime. Anytime.
This is what I tell everybody. Like everyone, in fact, I think Alex knows right here. Like if you want to come up, you just message, say, "Hey, send me the link." That's it. You're welcome to come up anytime.
Tell us when and where.
Yeah.
Exactly. So happy Aloha Friday. Okay, so any questions you guys want to ask Tropical? Because like I said, I don't want to hold her up. So whenever you're ready to leave as well, Tropical. But like anything you want to ask her, now that we have her here, we have the Queen of SRs in our presence. Anything you guys want to ask her? Alex, go.
Mate, I'm not worthy. I'm not worthy. No, I honestly don't have any questions, to be honest. I just came just to say hi and just good to see you. Good to see you back in the space. Just good to see you. You looking happy, looking well, and enjoying the warm weather of Colombia. Very, very jealous.
Like I told, I couldn't be happier. It's amazing what moving to a different country can do to somebody.
So right here, Arcade says Median, the cartels.
Medellin.
I was wondering,
She's the queen of the south.
I was wondering if Narcos or something like that might come up.
I know. Right?
Nobody messes with the Queen of SRs. I got to tell you.
The cartel.
Right here. let's see. Evolve. Are you stacking any specific SRs?
No, I'm trying to go for like ones that I don't have. So I'm just kind of not stacking them. I'm, individual ones. I'm trying to like diversify and have different types of SRs. That's kind of my strategy.
So are you also trying to go for MCP points or anything like that as well? Yeah.
I've been completing sets and trying to get, like those SRs that are also one set. So that's another strategy I'm trying to do to gain more MCP points, of course.
It's right here. Wes, how can you get citizenship in Colombia?
So after you are a digital nomad for a year or 2 years, however, whatever length they grant you, you can apply for citizenship, I believe. And there's a whole process to that. So if you want to become a citizen, let me know, Wes.
You gonna move down there, Wes? Maybe save money on some taxes.
There you go.
Mark D, aloha. Just waking up. Sorry I missed. I'll watch it later. Nah, no worries, Mark. You show up when you show up. It's always good to see you, man. Thanks for joining us. Raven, where are you moving from? Tropical. Sorry, just joined.
I was in Texas. Yeah, I was in Texas. From Texas to Colombia. So it's
big change, huh?
Huge change. Yeah. I'm liking South America.
Doctor Strange.
But it's kind of personal.
Doctor Strange.
Oh,
spit it out, Doc.
Very DM.
Let's see. Yeah, DM. So I got a question here. Okay, so this is put us in your shoes, Tropical. So you wake up, it's a beautiful morning, because I'm assuming either it's going to be rainy or it's going to be sunny. Fresh fruit on the table. Like what is getting up in the morning, and what is a day like in the shoes of Tropical Bird?
Where I'm staying at, the location is beautiful. I'm surrounded by greenery. There's hammocks, like where I'm living, there's a hammock right in the balcony.
Nice.
Oh my gosh.
Do you sleep on a hammock? Don't lie.
What'd you say?
Do you sleep on a hammock at night?
No, because I don't want to get sick.
Oh, all the swinging.
You can get cold at night, so don't get me wrong. You get cold.
Do they have mosquitoes?
Yes, I got bit by one today.
Yeah, you get eaten alive by mosquitoes then.
Lots of mosquitoes here, but no, I mean I love it because everything is it's like Medellin is so small, so you can walk anywhere, and you see people walking everywhere. So it's.
So here, I got a question.
Go ahead.
So being in Colombia, do you feel like you're living in Encanto?
Encanto? Wait. So in Encanto the movie.
Yeah, Encanto the movie. Yeah.
Like,
you're living a scene of Encanto. Like, are there people
sometimes, right? When I go
singing,
to
are the children with coffee?
Yeah, no. When you go to Guatapé, right? There's a town in Guatapé that you walk in, and they have like umbrellas, right, covering this little town, and they're colorful, right above you.
Nice.
And it kind of feels like Encanto because it's beautiful. Like the architecture here, the homes are colorful, the palm trees everywhere. It's a tropical paradise.
Love it.
It's fitting with your name.
Sounds horrible.
Very, very fitting.
I have a question. So what is a fruit that you've never tried before that you've tried there? Yeah. And what is your favorite meal or thing to eat there?
So the fruit that I've never tried before is called lulo, and it's like a circular fruit, and it kind of is. It's like a passion fruit. It kind of looks like that, and it kind of tastes like that, but it's not so bitter. It's more sweet. So I really like that fruit that I never had, and it's really good to like make juices. Like if you squeeze it and make juice out of it, it's really good.
Ooh.
Lulo.
And the avocados here are huge. I mean, they can be like this big. Like,
wow.
Yeah,
I believe you, and that must be great, right? Not needing to go to like a supermarket and have like say packaged fruit or anything like that. Like you can probably literally just pick it off like this. I'm assuming there's farmers markets there.
Where I live, selling it literally to you on the street.
There you go.
Wow.
Fresh fruit.
Fresh fruit. Yeah.
Fresh fruit. What is like a staple fruit there that you guys eat the most?
Staple. They eat a lot of plantains.
Okay.
Like the banana.
Yeah, it's not deep fried, dehydrated banana.
Yeah, not dehydrated because they do like either fry it or bake it. You can do anything with it.
Right.
But
put it in soup too.
Yes, they do put it in soup, correct.
Oh, it's making me hungry for all this food.
Doctor Strange. My question was, what she does to be able to use the digital nomad title.
What do I do? Is that what I do for work? Is that the question?
I'm not sure. Say what she does to be able to use the digital nomad title.
It sounds like what sort of job role do you have to sort of like be like a digital nomad?
What is the requirement to become a digital nomad?
Maybe.
Yeah, I can touch up on that. So some of the requirements, there's a couple of them. You have to have a digital, a remote job. So which I qualify for. My job is fully remote. What other? You have to have. I'm trying to think because I did this a few months ago. You have to send in your bank statements. They'll look at those.
Wow.
You have to have a letter from your HR officer saying that yes, like validating that your job is remote. They're going to require it. And you also have to pay a fee. So
is it a big fee?
How bad's the fee?
It's not that big. I think I paid like $500, and that's including the lawyers that helped me get there.
That's not bad.
Oh, that's not bad. With the lawyers involved?
With the lawyers involved in everything.
500. Okay.
500. I was expecting along the lines of like 5,000.
No, it's really cheap. And then they also asked for like a passport type photo.
Okay.
So
and is the process arduous? Like you got to wait months or like?
No, it took me less than a month. Like I submit and then they submit it to whoever, like the government, whoever it is. And then they get back to me. Like the government sends me an email saying, okay, we got your request, please wait. And then they send me the electronic visa.
And I wish things were a little bit more faster here.
There you go, Doc. Now you can try to apply to be a digital nomad too, just for the cool title, right? From now on, maybe just put digital nomad whenever you're up. We should put that on your name right now.
I think someone has like a VeVe name called Digital Nomad. I think I've seen, or
it's
something with
Tropical's burner account. Here's a question: Are you Randy's financial advisor?
Yeah,
I think
you gotta charge big bucks for that.
He missed the little intro that we did at the very beginning. Chris says, jumping on the treadmill, have a great show to watch while I run. Aloha.
Nice.
Good to see you,
Chris.
Aloha, Chris.
That's it. Getting them steps
JKRB.
right.
Try durian fruit. It tastes amazing. Have you eaten durian before?
Yeah.
No.
It's good, but the smell is horrendous.
Okay.
Oh, no.
Like medicine. Good medicine.
Yeah.
But it's really good though.
It smells like an armpit to me. It smells like an armpit. And no, passion fruit is not my favorite fruit. Stop it. Stop. He's alluding to yes, it does. Durian smells like that. I'm sorry. I'm not a fan of durian. I hear there's even durian ice cream. Pass. Pass, Evolve. Pass.
Here's a question. What's the most like wild thing you've seen out in Colombia? Like whether it be fruit or food or like location or just something you've seen and just gone, what or whoa?
The wildest thing I've seen in Colombia. I'm trying to think. Let's see. To me, the wildest thing is just how friendly the people are here. I can't believe how friendly they are. Like, say you're lost and you look visibly lost. Somebody might say, hey, I might say like, oh, I need to find such and such restaurant. They'll like literally stop and say, oh, it's over there. To me, that's wild because I'm not used to that.
Come to Hawaii.
I guess so.
We'll get the same thing here.
Yeah, as long as you don't look suspicious, then
yeah.
So that's good then. So like, say you take a walk out at night, do you feel safe?
Ooh, depending what sector you're in. So the area that I'm in is called Laureles, which is voted Forbes' top 3 coolest city in the world to live in.
Okay.
And here I feel safe, but you have to also use your, judgment.
Like common sense,
to a sketchy place and expect to be safe because no place is safe.
Yeah, it's not like you're gonna be like, hey, let's go hang out in this dark alley, guys. That's where the party's at.
I wouldn't recommend that. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
But generally, I feel safe generally.
That's good.
Cool.
We don't want nothing bad to happen to you, okay?
Thank you.
So,
yeah.
No.
Raven writes, does the actual fruit smell or just the outside? She's probably talking about durian.
Oh, the durian.
Yeah.
I can't answer that.
It smells, Raven.
It
Yeah.
smells mainly on the outside-ish.
Sure enough.
When you open it to eat it, like it's not like that bad.
Okay.
Durian
durian.
is heavenly, according to Humble.
Yeah, I never tried it.
Oh.
Well, here's a question then. Like, is it heavenly? Like, say, what is that? Vegemite?
No,
Because you guys,
Vegemite.
Oh,
you
you're
guys eat
asking
Vegemite,
Humble?
right?
I was like, I haven't had Vegemite.
I don't know. Have you had Vegemite before, Tropical?
I've not. What is that?
Yeah. Oz, what is
Ta-
Vegemite?
Tell you what, two seconds. 2 seconds.
Does
Oh,
he
he's
have
gonna
some?
bring it.
He's got
Oh,
some. It's
bring
like a
it.
spread that you can put like on sandwiches. Yeah. I had a
I'll let-
coworker say he tried it and he said it tasted like cardboard. But that was, I don't know if he had like the right kind or not.
Oh, yeah, there he goes. There he is. He's got it. Oh my goodness. Oh my gosh, man.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, may I present to you Vegemite.
So what is Vegemite, Oz?
Vegemite is more or less just it's like have you got like Marmite or anything like that?
I don't think so.
Not for me.
Okay, well, basically it's like a yeast extract. So it's like the byproduct of making beer, but it's like a dark sort of blackish paste that you spread on toast. That's very common, and yeah, you eat it. What else can I say?
Taste like?
What does it taste like?
Cardboard.
You
Very
can't
strong.
tell us?
Very well. But funny enough, it's been a long time since I've actually had any Vegemite. I actually found this in my local supermarket one day because I went shopping and I was just like, sitting in the and just put my shopping through like normally, and this lady next to me had Vegemite. I just went, "Where did you get that?" She goes, "Oh, it's over there on like the world food aisle." And I just went, "I have to go get some." So this is actually unopened because I was going to use it for Australia Day, but I got sidetracked.
Ooh, taste it now, Oz.
Yeah, there you
Taste
go.
Taste it now.
Do it.
So,
it.
is that something you put on toast, your pizza, a muffin, like
Muffin, toast. That's quite common. Probably not so much pizza. That'd be very strong taste. But tell you what, who out there in the chats would like to see Mr. Osmond Collects 63 try some Vegemite?
Oh, okay.
Humble hasn't had Vegemite?
To be frank, I do not have Vegemite yet. What? You live in Western Australia and you haven't had any Vegemite? Tisk.
So before we start, Trop, how are you doing on your time?
I
wanna make sure respect
have
the
to
time.
run, guys. Thank you for having me. It's been a pleasure. I enjoyed it to the max.
Before you go,
Thank you.
final words for the audience before we let you go.
Final words. No, keep stacking. I think that everybody that's investing in VeVe, you're doing good. You're living the dream, and it's gonna all pay off soon. So just keep your heads up.
And before you go, I want you to know that this is going to get sent to your U.S. address
Yes.
because it's not going to come to Colombia. I'm sorry.
No, you're fine.
But yeah, we'll send this
That's
to
a
your U.S.
nice,
address.
nice.
First appearance of Spider Boy. Thank you so much
Love it.
for coming on the podcast with us. Like I said again to the audience, she is the very first guest that came on the podcast. She kicked this thing off. So she's the genesis of it all, in my opinion. Tropical.
Thank you.
It is so good to see you, and it's good to have you back in the forefront with all of us. And we are looking forward to interacting with you more and hearing more about your adventures
Yeah.
in Colombia and as a digital nomad. D, anything else you want to tell Tropical before she goes?
Yes, please take pictures of food and you can DM me if you want. I would love to enjoy it through you.
That's what I was going to say.
Yeah, but thank you so much for your time and spending it with us and talking story and just catching up.
Thank you for having me. It's always a pleasure.
Appreciate you, Tropical. We'll
Talk
talk soon.
everybody, and let's huddle and let's go.
Let's go.
Yeah, let's go.
Have a good night, Tropical.
That's one.
You too.
Take care,
Thank you.
Appreciate you.
Good seeing you.
Appreciate you guys.
Bye.
Bye.
All right. Oz, someone's asking right here. Matt Hunch.
Full tape was a tablespoon.
Mhm.
Matt Hunch. Full tablespoon.
Right here, Evolve says spoonful like the cinnamon challenge.
I don't know the cinnamon challenge, but a spoonful.
I don't know the
okay.
cinnamon challenge either.
See, now I'm intrigued. Now I feel like I might have to try that on one of our VeVe lives. By the way, we got to plan that, right? We got to plan the next one.
We do, yeah, we do. That's in the works.
But it's good to see you, Oz. We haven't really talked in a while. We weren't able to join VeVe Wednesday. It was Valentine's Day, so we were out. And so when you were on, it was like 6, 7 o'clock. That's like when we were having dinner. So
yeah, that's fine. Yeah, no worries. So how was your Valentine's Day?
Mellow. Yeah, we literally just kind of stayed home and ate dinner at home, and we watched Halo. So
nice.
Yeah, because we can actually watch it early here before everyone else in the States, because when everyone's sleeping, it gets released. And since we're behind, and since we're back in time, we're in the past, we actually get to watch it like 9 o'clock at night for us. So yeah,
nice.
It was good. Did you see it?
I haven't watched the latest episode because it's on my to-do list, but I have watched what we're up to, the first two episodes, it must be.
Yes.
Yeah, it's good. It seems to be off to a strong start. That first episode where it's like, Master Chief's like, fighting all the Covenant like in the fog, and that was like wicked.
Yes.
Spoilers.
But, yeah.
But that was in the trailer though. That was in What the Flick.
Yeah.
So
that was in the trailer.
Yeah.
So,
but if you know what's going on in episode 2, episode 3 is just like, whoa.
Yeah.
I have played the games, and I do know a little bit of the Halo lore, and I can kind of see what it's kind of leading up to. But I'm excited. I'm happy with it.
And Big Bro, this is our next one. We haven't filmed it. We haven't filmed this one yet, but this is our next one. We've been slacking because we've been kind of taking a break. And yes, apologies for the community feed mix-up, by the way.
Yeah. You had me worried about that. I just saw that and just went, holy crap.
Yeah, that was like one of those, like, I made the post where it was like community feed canceled, but was supposed to be just for the week. And I just didn't think twice about it when I let the post go. And I never went back on X until later. I'm like, oh, everyone thinks we're leaving. Crap.
Yeah, just like, oh dear.
So, but yeah, no, this is the next one that D and I are going to film. If any of you guys want to join us for the next one, let us know. We haven't filmed it yet. We haven't even seen it yet. And that's why we were holding off. And we missed the whole Deadpool Wolverine trailer. Yeah. I think we've missed the boat on that. So I don't know if we should even film that. I haven't even seen that one yet. So
you have to see that. Well, I actually had a big discussion with Shadow about it on VeVe Wednesdays about it, and it's really good.
Yeah, see, that's a good. I'm glad I didn't come to the show. Then I probably would have had spoilers. We haven't seen it, but back to the Vegemite here, because I know it's late where you're at. They want you to try a spoonful, man. Is that going to keep you up?
Is there
probably not.
In it?
No, probably not. I'm already full of caffeine enough as it is, but only because I recently just did my latest episode of Relax and Read. I'm starting to call them MIT numbers now. So this is Relax and Read MIT number 23.
Oh,
have you ever,
instead of episode?
It's it's aired already, and it was Ultimate Spider-Man number 1. So for those of you who haven't seen it, go check it out. So over on the VeVe Collectives YouTube channel, and also on my own YouTube channel, Osmond Collect 63. If you like it, give us a like, comment, subscribe, and check her out.
Well, my question is,
yes,
have you ever thought of bringing people up to read with you? You know what I mean? Or do an interactive with people on your channel, as in a group session, right? Maybe add some graphics in the background to like allude to what you're actually looking at. You know what I mean? Like I think there's a way we could make this into a production where we know what to read, and just someone has to like throw images up there so you don't have to like move the things around, right? I've been thinking about this.
No, I did. I've been thinking the exact same thing. Like, no, I sort of like was thinking like, instead of doing it like a live all the time, maybe try and put a bit of like production value behind this, and maybe have like, intros and outros and all that other fun stuff. Because I mean, like, I was quite inspired by what VeVe Fanbam did on X with where they did the group reading of The Addiction. And I was like, that's really cool. But what if you took that and then actually basically did more or less what I'm doing is like, have like the visuals, people can see it, and have like as like a group thing. So we can either do it like, like on one of our VeVe lives, or I've actually asked a question to a couple of members of the community if they want to come up and do a reading with me. If anyone else is open to that as well, and you'd be interested, send us a DM, and we'll see what we can organize. But yeah, I've definitely been considering it, and yeah, if everyone's up for it, everyone's interested, yeah, I'm totally down for it.
So specifically for the live too, I know you wanted to try something like that as well. I think, and this is just me thinking out loud. And here I go. I'm gonna make a receipt for myself. I think I can make a production for this. You know what I mean? If we pick a comic, and then we know how we're gonna flow this, right? You know, like maybe D will be like, I don't know. Let's just assume addiction. We'll do addiction.
Yeah.
Maybe D is Nikki, right?
Yep.
You know what I mean? And then, we're all different characters. And then while we're reading, the production is being shown on the screen. So the readers are not controlling it. I guess I'm controlling it, right? But then it'll be like a play, right? When a production. So I think we can do it. Oh, I got all these ideas in my head now.
I know. I've always got tons of ideas in my head. It's just my problem is time.
Yeah, that's very true. That's very true. Okay, guys. So we got.
Yeah,
go ahead.
I was about to say. So out there in the comments, say right out there in the comments. Is that something you'd like to see in the future, moving forward? I always love seeing people's feedback, and always love getting ideas.
Casual.
Yes, casual will be a strong contender.
Now, Doctor,
you know who else?
Well, Doctor has a really distinct voice. I think Doctor would play a really good character. You know what I mean? Like, if we had the Blade comic, it'd be cool for Doctor to read Blade. What do you think about that, Doctor? Oh,
I can totally see Doctor as Blade. Absolutely.
Yes. I don't know. Let us know in the comments down below. Slider, if this is only reading, I would interested doing it with you guys. Yeah, you don't have to show your face, Slider.
Yeah, you don't have to. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. You just need your voice.
Slider, you don't ever have to show your face, man. You can just come up whenever you want, man. So no worries. But hey, back to the Vegemite. I didn't want to are you actually gonna try it? Or are we gonna table this for now?
Well, I was thinking I could try it, or I could save it for our next live. So maybe tune into next. I think we'll save it. Yeah, let's save it. Look at this.
And I'm gonna go to
look at this. So tune in for the next VeVe live, and you can see Mr. Osmond Collect 63 sample some of this lovely Vegemite.
It looks like Vicks.
Yeah, it looks like a medicine bottle.
Yeah, there we go. We got Blade. Let's go.
Excellent.
I'm gonna go to the Filipino store to see if they have Vegemite.
We should do a production on Blade. That would be so cool. Oh, I got all these ideas in my head. Oh, guys, yes, we should do it. Okay, I got it. Yeah, we'll have to talk later, Oz.
Yeah.
Okay, we're gonna save it till next time. But you guys, we're gonna run this giveaway. Oz, you can hang if you want. We're not gonna be on too long. We're gonna probably jump off probably in the next 10-15 minutes or so. But
I'm cool.
Giveaway.
Yeah, I'm fine.
Let's go. Let's go. Yes.
And Biggest Bro wants to give her an Iron Man Kid Arcade NFT away, if that's okay.
No way. Tell you what, this guy's generosity lately has been crazy.
Yeah, yes. Biggest Bro always giving back.
Yes, he's donated to us as well. And he's always putting people's names in the chat. So
but I'm glad he got something too, because someone put his name in the chat.
That's right.
He also did a giveaway on one of the VeVe Wednesdays episodes as well. I believe it was Mark D who won one of the
Oh yeah, that's right.
That's awesome. Yeah. I love cool. That everyone gives to each other, and that's good, right? There's not just a taker. It's like people are giving to each other. It's a beautiful thing. It's a beautiful thing. So bless everyone here. And thank you, Biggest Bro. Okay, so then which one are we gonna spin for first?
Excuse me.
What do you want to do first, D?
We'll do the excuse me.
That's my wife, everyone.
we would expect nothing less, D.
Okay. So why don't we do this then?
Do
let's run the comic book, and if anyone hits overseas gets it, then we'll show them the NFTs. Okay.
Okay.
But
Sounds
mainly
good.
Right here. So we're gonna run this comic book first, you guys. So.
All right. So Peach Momoko, Avengers, X-Men Eternals, Judgment Day, Omega.
And it's got Jubilee on the cover. You got Scarlet Witch, and I forget the guy at the very bottom. It's gold. Is that the Gold Goblin?
No, he doesn't look overly familiar. Kind of looks
Yeah.
like
It's a
Nova,
gold guy.
but it's like not Nova.
It's wannabe gold Nova.
Hmm.
Ha 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 ha, Ronnie. Ha.
Yeah.
All right, you
out
guys.
of the United States.
Here we go.
Batman.
Let's go. Good
Do
luck,
it.
everyone.
Good luck.
Do it. Who's going to win?
Come on. Win the comic.
Oh! Ah!
Now that's just cruel.
That's okay. So Oz, we have 2 NFTs you can pick. You can either pick
Ooh.
the Spider-Man or what's the other one, D? Or the
Bolts.
partners.
Well, I'm going to have to go with the Spider-Man, please, sir.
All righty, Spider-Man it is. So congratulations to Osman.
Hey, thank you very much. Thank you very much.
And I'm sorry, brother, about the comic, but that's okay.
It's all right, man. It's
I
all
know
good.
you got some comics that came in a few weeks ago, so hopefully that tidies you over till the next one.
Absolutely. I also got some cool. I also got some cool Funkos as well. I picked up a little while ago as well. I'm going to say for the next VeVe Live, I'm going to show off.
Okay, here we go. Okay, so we'll do Big Bros last. We're gonna go run ours first, and then we'll reset it to where we can add everyone in again. All right. So Osman Collects was the first one. That means, guys, there's still a chance to win the comic book and also the card that was donated by Slider. Here we go again. Good luck, everybody. Let's go.
Good luck.
Oh, who's it going to be?
Who's it gonna be?
It is
Chris Severs.
Severs.
So
So
hopefully,
does he count?
hopefully he didn't just fall off his treadmill in the excitement.
Well, Chris, because like I said again, the comics are mainly for the US. He won the Spider-Man. So show Chris what he won.
So Chris gets this.
Must get the Walt.
You got to show it.
I'm waiting. It's not there yet. You still have the Walt. You're still showing this.
Well, yeah, because
That's
this
the
is the one.
Oh, that's right. I'm sorry. That's right. Because Osman got the
Yeah.
I'm so sorry.
Man, so he gets a Walt.
Okay.
There you go, Chris. Congratulations on jumping off the treadmill. Yeah, Chris, you just won this partner statue that was created by Kid Arcade. Congratulations, Chris. Super awesome. And guys, we're not done because there's still a comic book and a card to go, but our overseas friends are winning. So let's go again.
Yes.
It's giving us a sign here.
Good luck.
So this is with the comic.
Doctor Strange.
No surprise. No surprise.
D, show Doctor Strange what he just won.
So you won
So the guy that just keeps on winning.
the comic book. And it comes with the thing, yeah?
Nice.
Did it all
Congratulations,
together?
Doctor.
Well, no, the card's separate. We're gonna.
Okay. So
Yeah.
you won the comic book, Doctor Strange. This one.
Okay. Now show everyone the card that they're going to be going after now. So that is Keaton.
Beautiful.
Oops.
Flip it around. Flip it on the other side. Look at that. So shout out to Slider. Slider has donated that card to the podcast for you folks. So you guys give him a follow. I'll pull up his stats after just to make sure that we give him his props. But thank you so much, Slider. And here we go, you guys, for the Batman card. Let's go. Good luck, everyone.
US only.
And who's our lucky winner of Batman? Michael Keaton, the one and only Batman.
Humble. Humble. We're gonna have to hook you up with an NFT, my brother. Don't worry. We made sure in case this happened, we had other NFTs, and it's going to be probably a Spider-Man, because we got a lot of those. But guys, congratulations to Humble. We still have that card, and we're gonna roll it one more time. And guys, when we get monetized, we're not going to have this no more US only thing. Once we get monetized, that'll help us with the shipping. It's the shipping thing, guys. That's all it is. But we're close to our monetization. I believe we have like 130 something subscribers to get to, and we get monetized because we've already hit our watch hours. So
nice.
Yeah.
We can totally get you to that.
Yeah. So when we get there, guys, we are definitely going to be doing everything across the board from now on. So give us some time to get there. It'll help us out. But let's draw this one more time for you guys. Let's go.
Good luck.
Hopefully someone in the US this time.
It's a sign already.
Yeah.
It's a sign. Matt Hunch! Let's
Where
go.
are you coming in from?
Hopefully you're in the US.
Yeah, whereabouts are you, Matt?
Let us know. Let's go. All right. Matt, let us know down below where you're from, and you can message us your address. Don't tell me you're in London. Come on.
Where are you at? Are you in the US of A?
Go on, tell us, where are you, Matt? Where in the world is Matt Hunji?
Where is he? Okay, I can give you. Okay, yeah, perfect. I can give you my US address. Congratulations, Matt. You just won that Batman collector's card. Super stoked. Let's go. And guys, we have one more giveaway to do. And that was because Big Bro donated. What is Big Bro donating today for the podcasting?
He is donating. Let me share my screen. Beep, 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 beep. Do, 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 do. This right here.
Okay, hold on, Big Bro. Okay. Type that in the chat. Oh, wait. Oh, right there we go. Okay. And this is what he is giving away, you guys.
Oh, very nice.
And let me reset the giveaway tool right now. You guys can talk amongst yourself while I do that.
Yeah, it's an Iron Man SR 250 out of 250. And that's it. There's only 250 ever made from Kid Arcade.
There you go, guys. And quick shout out to the biggest bro for donating this to us today. Super stoked and really appreciate you, Big Bro, for doing that. But Alex, what you got going on for the rest of your day? I mean, I know it's like Saturday. Happy Aloha Saturday to you.
Yeah, well, it's just gone Saturday, so it's just past midnight here. So I'll probably start off my Saturday morning with a bit of trusty sleep. But then when I wake up, probably just the usual story. I'm gonna take my son shopping. Do a little chill out time, get some coffee, get some, he has like a croissant or a cookie or something like that while I get coffee.
A muffin?
What does he drink? Does he drink like a hot cocoa?
No, he doesn't have anything. He's quite happy just stuffing his face with a big cookie or a croissant or something like that.
That's cute.
Yeah,
you're gonna go to the park later, or the?
Yeah, so in the afternoon we got a soft play booked, so we'll probably take him to that because we've got like an annual pass for a certain like soft play that we go to, and it's great because I just take my two kids there. I sort of just sit down and I just say, "Go unleash."
Go unleash.
That's
free
it.
And free.
That's it. And they just run around, go nuts, and then they're nice and burnt out for when they get home. And then they're usually pretty miserable because they're tired. But then they go to sleep pretty quick.
Yeah.
Nice. Well, so
run ragged.
My daughter and I discovered Star Trek Online. I knew about it for a long time.
Oh, yeah.
And I've collected the ships in collectible form, but I've never really played the game. And since now we have this PS5, we linked it to my ARC account. And we have been playing that thing almost every other day. And it's very addicting because there's so much adaptive gameplay, right? Like you don't know where you're going to end up, and you can be any faction where you want to be at a federation, or if you want to like be different federations like TOS version, Kelvin version, Discovery in the future version, or regular say Picard timeline version. So you can have different, you can start in any timeline you want. You can be Klingons and Romulans, and it's so much fun. And you start off with your own starship. Sadly, they gave me like the worst one. But yeah, it's just been fun. So that's kind of like our plans this weekend is we're gonna just play PlayStation. That's what we've been doing every weekend, man. I've been turning into like a slouch playing games with my daughter.
It's like, damn you, Kenobi.
Yeah. Hey, I'm saving money. But yeah, that's what we're gonna be doing. And we just bought a second controller, so now we're gonna download Marvel versus Capcom. It's one of our favorite games.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. So that's our plans this weekend. And then the wife here is going to be working at the farmer's market tomorrow.
Very cool.
Getting my fresh fruits. Look for some durian. No, I'm not.
Stop it. No durian in the house. Come on.
We got some mangoes. Those are my favorite fruits in the world. It's got mangoes and some fresh strawberries from the farm I work at.
Nice.
Okay, so like her love of mangoes is really bad because we'll be driving. So here in Hawaii, like a lot of the rich folk like to have fruit trees, but they don't eat the fruit. They like their yards just to look like they eat the fruit, which is pretty sad.
It's ridiculous.
So she's literally telling me, stop the truck and let's reverse it real quick. I'll just find the tree and start like loading it. Like, no, it's illegal. We can't do that. Like, obviously the tree's hanging over into the public side. So
just like, can we just pick a couple? It's like, no.
Yeah, they're massive though. They're huge mangoes, and you know a homeowner is not eating them when you see all the mangoes on the ground. You know what I mean?
It's so sad.
Yeah, but she's bad. She's bad.
Get this. Okay, when we went to the west side where it's more hot, and so during the summer it's like mango season, so there's tons of mangoes along the coastline. And so we're driving down and you see all these mango trees with like so much mangoes, and there's this guy or lady with a sign, right, that says, "Do not pick mangoes off the ground." I'm like, dude, I can understand the one that's hanging in the tree, but like the ones that fall down, like we can't even pick those.
Yeah.
Anyways, stingy
it's silly.
People.
But there's a lot of people here like that where they just want the look of having these fruit trees in there, which is kind of weird because these fruit trees, attract fruit flies and all that stuff. But it's just interesting.
But they're just like the social status or something like that. It's like, check out my fruit trees.
Yeah.
Oz, you won't believe some of the spits and spats I see between homeowners sometimes. Sometimes someone's driveway is like they put like this like gloss over the concrete where like it's very gleaming, right? It's like you got a shiny driveway. Well, then the neighbor will be like, your driveway is too shiny. I can't see myself when I walk outside to go get my paper. It's like it's silly stuff like that, Or you have too much people in your pool at like 8 o'clock at night, even though like sound, like noise ordinance is at 10. Silly stuff like that, man. So
that's just people for you.
Yeah, it's just people for you. But let's run this giveaway for everybody right here, you guys.
Okay.
So for the Iron Man, let's go. Good luck, everyone.
Good luck, everybody.
So who's it gonna be? The lucky winner of the Iron Man 250 of 250.
Dr.
Of course.
Oh my God.
To the man
Did he
just
hack
keeps on
into your
winning.
system?
You guys don't stand a chance. Raven, I'm so sorry, Raven, but you have lost your status because this guy's on a roll, okay? I mean, I got to bet. Okay, if I'm a betting man right now, I'm putting it all on Doctor Strange.
No stopping this guy.
Oh, big congratulations there, Doctor. And thank you guys for participating. More to come for sure.
Yes, we'll have more, definitely.
Yeah, but before we go, I want to like give a couple shout outs really quick, you guys. If you guys can follow Tropical Bird right here.
Absolutely.
Awesome guest and awesome friend of the channel. One of the original OGs that helped start the VeVe collective.
Yep.
She's literally a founder, and it was just really cool to have her on the podcast. The very first guest that kicked it off. Also, my longest friend on Twitter. And yes, it's X, but we still call it Twitter. So, yeah, you guys give her a follow, give her a like, and looking forward to seeing more of her in the future now that she's come back out to the forefront. Also, you guys, I want you to follow Slider right here as he has donated graciously to the podcast. We have more cards to give away in the future because of Slider. So awesome community member right here. Big shout out to you. And lastly, follow The Biggest Bro for donating as well. Super awesome guy in the community. And also the president of the VeVe Collective right here, Any message you want to give the audience, Oz? Anything you want to tell them before we sign off?
Anything you want to tell the audience before we sign off? Everyone have a fantastic weekend. So wherever you might be, whatever you're doing, hope you spend it with your loved ones, your family, friends. Hope you have nice weather. And if you don't, stay dry, stay warm. Oh yeah, look at that. And yeah, but
it's totally
probably
rigged. It's totally rigged, Wes.
It is, Wes.
Yeah, I don't know how it's getting rigged, but it's rigged, man.
yeah. Also, as well, big shout out to Casual as well for that awesome Funko profile picture there.
Yeah.
PFP, very very cool.
Yeah.
And also as well, stay tuned for the next upcoming episode of VeVe Weekends, because I have a slight special announcement, or I should say, I may have potentially a new co-host.
Ooh. I bet I know who it is.
Oh, I bet I know who it is.
I know who it is.
Do you want to bet, Hinano?
Oh, I'm pretty good betting, man. Sure.
Okay, but stay tuned for that, because there will be a new banner with an updated profile picture on it, and it'll be me and a potentially new co-host. So we're going to see how it goes, and if you guys like it, we'll keep it going. If you don't, well, who cares? Because it's
happening.
It's gonna happen. Whether you're or
not. So is this mainly for the weekends, or is this potential co-host also going to be on the Wednesdays?
This is mainly going to be for the weekends.
Okay, so that means that we have an applicant open for Wednesdays, you guys. It would be really cool. I'm also looking at you there, lady. To potentially join on Wednesdays, or this guy right here,
Yeah,
you should do us. You should have guest co-hosts on. Like
I know, I would love some guest co-hosts. Like if anyone ever wants to come up on a Wednesday and come help me co-host, I'm all for it. So, my DMs are always open, and I would love to have somebody. Like ever since Dino decided to step back and pursue life. It's kind of like left like a little bit of a void in the space, which I'm trying to fill, but I would like to have a more consistent co-host, but I'm always happy to have a guest co-host as well.
Yeah. Well, there you go, guys. If anyone wants to join in for VeVe Wednesdays, you guys can. I'm kind of like a maverick on that day. I don't know if I can show up or not, so it's like I don't want to like commit. Usually, I can come to Sundays.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah. But D and our schedules are a little bit different in a sense, though. But really quick, anything else you want to add to this, D, before we sign off?
No, it's been fun having Tropical back on and talking story with her. Thank you, Osman, for jumping on. Even though you're missing out on like several hours of sleep. Thank you for being here. Like, what is sleep? Who needs that, right?
Drink more caffeine.
Just dump yourself in caffeine.
Drink more caffeine.
But thank you everybody for being here. Congrats to all the winners. Thank you for Slider and Biggest Bro for donating the prizes. And yeah, everyone have a great weekend. For the people in US, have a long weekend if you have off on Monday for the holiday. Yeah.
Which holiday is it?
It's President's Day.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yay. One more thing I want to add before we go is if you guys haven't yet, check this out right here, you guys. I know we had Froze commercial, but I really want to point out not necessarily that commercial, but this episode because he did a really good job at making this. I know he took his time on making it, guys. So if you haven't seen Between Two Waltz yet, go check it out. Give this guy a like and also the view that it deserves, because this is a really well done production, and I think it's just going to get way more better as it progresses and more guests come on. I'm waiting for you, Oz.
Evolve hit me up.
People. Yeah,
I gotta admit, like I had fun making the by the way, I'm the guest, so maybe that's why the ratings are so low.
That's why you're showing
it. But no, I had a lot of fun making it with him that night, and we were just literally just bouncing off ideas and just having a good time. So not only are you going to have a good time when you come on his show, but I think the end result and the product that he put out is phenomenal. So check it out, you guys. Give this guy a watch, and it's hilarious. Like the things that we go on here, especially the sponsor. Okay. the sponsor on this one right here. Where is he? He's somewhere around here.
Yeah,
there he is.
I'm sorry, but this guy just stole the show.
This guy right here. Okay, I don't even know what you want to call this guy, but I love the hat. So
yes,
love the hat, love the hair.
Yeah.
Oh, but anyways, that's it for the show, you guys. Thank you for tuning in as always. We appreciate everyone. Have a great weekend. And that's it. I know Arcade likes to say that we have the longest outros, and he's not wrong. All right, guys. Take care. Aloha.
Bye.